Hey guys, Mark Yancich here with ADPI, and today we're going to be talking about how to use a cosigner to buy a home with your VA loan. Have you ever thought to yourself, man, I want to invest in real estate, but my credit's just not good enough, and I don't know that I'm ready to take on this much debt? Well, that's exactly where cosigners come in. So if you're someone in that position, this video is perfect because it's going to help you with all the information you need to know to get that done. And as I mentioned, this is Mark Yancich with Active Duty Passive Income, where we teach military families how to achieve financial freedom through business, real estate, just all sorts of finance tips, you name it. And today we're going to be talking about one of those things that might seem kind of boring, but it's super critical if you're in a bad financial spot and you really want to get your foot in the door in real estate like yesterday. One last little bit of housekeeping. If you wouldn't mind commenting below on what you would like to learn from either this video or from our channel in general, just let us know and I'll make sure that video gets produced. All right, let's go. So what is a cosigner? A cosigner is just somebody that basically lets you use their credit. You can even think about it as if they are loaning you their credit. This might be extremely beneficial for you if you're someone who either A, has bad credit or is in a bad financial situation in general. Now, you don't want just anybody to be your cosigner. You want it to be somebody that you're comfortable with. And here's the 3 things I would typically look for if I were you. 1, make sure that it's somebody just you trust, like point blank. 2, make sure they have good credit, duh. And then 3, make sure that it's somebody that they genuinely want to help you, okay? It's not somebody that's going to be begrudging you or asking you a million questions after this all happens. Now, the reason why you want it to be somebody that you trust is because they are going to be providing their own financial documents to acquire the loan for both of you, essentially. And they are going to be assuming the loan if you default on it, or if you stop making payments. Guess what? The buck stops with them. They are ultimately the ones responsible for making sure the payments continue happening. So let's just break down the benefits of a cosigner. First things first, you might be able to get approved for the VA loan that you are eligible for, which is huge. That's a very, very big benefit. And secondly, a cosigner might help you get approved for a larger loan. Now, I'm not talking about getting into debt, bad debt on a bigger loan. I'm talking about actually acquiring more good debt because you're buying a home that you can potentially house hack, or it's going to have a big return on investment when you make it a rental down the road, all those types of things. So this is where like the long game can really be beneficial. All right, well, what's the difference between a cosigner and a co-borrower? Well, now that you're pretty crystal clear on what a cosigner is, I want to go over what a co-borrower is, and I want to make sure that you do not get confused between the two. Here are the 4 main elements of a co-borrower, all right? 1, a co-borrower is when both of the borrowers are making the payments, or basically pay on the loan. 2, it's a mutual application. Both of you are applying for the loan. 3, you are mutual owners of the property. And 4, this typically is when it's like a spouse or partners. This is when you see it the most often. Now, if you watch this and you're like, okay, I really want to do all that, but it seems like it could get hairy if I'm not careful and I need a good lender and agent to walk me through, you're absolutely right. You always want to have people that actually know what they're talking about, especially with the VA loan, because you can save tens of thousands of dollars if somebody's doing it right, okay? And so if you actually want to learn more, head over to activedutypassiveincome.com. We've got a free book where you can download, read about all this and how to house hack and really grow your wealth. And we also have absolute top-notch professionals that will literally sit on the phone with you for hours, walk you through everything, and make sure you get your foot in the door with an awesome first property or next property if you've already started, and help you acquire the generational wealth that you really want.
Thanks for watching the video.
Okay.
I hope you subscribe. Bye.
Bye.